Testing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now, is it working? Is the sound working now? Right, should be working now, inshallah. Ahlan wa sahlan, everybody. Ahlan wa sahlan, welcome. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let me just go on Instagram. So, alhamdulillah, Jum'ah, guys. And as you guys know, on Jum'ahs, we have this live stream. Today, I'm wearing my white imama today. And these are called bone conducting earphones. Bone conducting earphones. If you ever heard of them, put in the comments. If you haven't heard of them, then it's something new to you guys. So, alhamdulillah, today is a very nice day. Today, in fact, spent the large part of the morning with Sheikh Salah Abul Hajj. So, if you saw the post that I put up, Sheikh Salah Abul Hajj is basically, actually, I don't know if I put the poster up. He is a Jordanian Hanafi scholar, and he has a big institute over there, mashallah, which is government-funded institute, and it's like a university, mashallah. And he's doing a lot of excellent work. He's got a YouTube channel. Some of you guys might be aware of him. I mentioned him quite a few times as well. So this is the first time I got to meet him. Alhamdulillah, I had breakfast with him, sat down, and mashallah, he can carry on talking, mashallah. He's one of the few guys I've seen who can carry on talking, and everything they say is something worth listening to. Right? Definitely worth listening to. He doesn't waffle. So yesterday was an event at Sufa Institute. He came down, he delivered a 1 hour or so lecture, probably more than an hour or so, lecture on urf, which is convention. What role does convention play in Hanafi fiqh? So this, mashallah, very energetic guy. Allah's given him lots of energy, and he's doing so much work. It's just shocking how much, mashallah, work this guy's doing. Traveling around and writing books, delivering courses. He's got like full playlists of Hanafi works, Quduri, and other works as well on his YouTube channel. Anwar, I think it's called Anwar al-Ulama. So you guys can check that out, inshallah. MashaAllah, fantastic. So it was excellent. I got to meet a lot of excellent people yesterday, alhamdulillah, mashallah. So Jazakumullah khair. I like these kind of events where you get to meet other people. There's a lot of networking going on. Alhamdulillah. Wa alaikum assalam. Yusuf, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome. Love to see you as well, mashallah. I get to meet my favorite first student of Quranic Arabic, Yusuf, ahlan wa sahlan. Ameen. And all of us scholars, ameen. Yusuf Tariq, ahlan wa sahlan. Wa alaikum assalam, boss. Inshallah, Allah wa sahlan, down under. What's happening? What are the kangaroos saying? I want to know what the kangaroos and the koala bears, and the kangaroos, and what else do you guys have over there? The shrimps on the Barbie. One day, inshallah, I would love to go to Australia and just travel the whole of Australia, hiking, camping. I don't know if people do that, but that would be something good. Wa alaikum assalam. Mullah, ahlan wa sahlan. Very well, thank you very much. As you can see, Noor, all the Noor from the imama and the shirt and the face and the beard and the sun outside. It's just a Noor day today, guys. Noor day. Sheikh Salah is an absolute, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Seriously, guys, benefit from Sheikh Salah Abul Hajj. You don't have to agree with everything he says, alhamdulillah, and he's open to discussion. He's open to discussion, and he's a very humble guy, from what I've seen, and from a lot of people before as well. So a lot of people have mentioned a lot of great things about him. He's end of the day, he's a human being, and as every human being, we take from them, we leave certain things they may say, but it's just the kind of the approach that he has to try and revive ilm, especially when it comes to Hanafi fiqh, is fantastic. MashaAllah, the turban. Jazakallah khair. NS, ahlan wa sahlan. So, do you guys like this turban? Shall I make it a regular thing? My other turban is just easy to just wrap around my head. This takes a bit of time. This takes about 30 seconds to wrap, whereas the other one takes about 15 seconds to wrap. So, there's a bit double the time. Jazakallah khair, Amullah. Hayati, Kangas poop on the garden. You know what we have in this country? I don't know if you guys have it. We have foxes coming into our garden. So we have foxes, and you guys have kangaroos. You know, kangaroos look nice and gentle, don't they? Like, you know, with the little baby kangaroo. I forgot what you call the baby kangaroo in its pouch. You know, just like jumping around, running into your garden, eating some apples, and looks like a half human, half rabbit. In Birmingham Sharif today, and the weather is booming. Yes, ahlan wa sahlan, ahlan wa sahlan. Come down to Asufa later at Maghrib time. Meet up, inshallah. I've got classes though, so just for a few minutes, inshallah, my bro, come down. I've got classes that time, but inshallah, I would like to meet you, my brother Emullah. You know, as always. LM alaikum assalam. How are you? Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for asking. Will you updating Nuzha Nazar anytime soon? I will try to get into contact with the editor to see if he can make some more videos, because the editor is the one the editor I pay. He is the one who makes the videos. So he's been quite busy at the moment. I'll try to find out, inshallah. So I've got recordings of them, audio recordings. It's just that the editor goes through them and then he has to put all the writing and everything, fix it all. Be good wa alaikum assalam. Is there any major difference in tatbiq between Hanafi usul in Bahth of Sunnah and the method of Muhaddithin? Do Hanafis have their own? Hanafis have their own grading, definitely. Hanafis have their own grading. Thing is, what I would suggest is try to read the sections on Sunnah in Usul Fiqh works. That's where you'll have it. So it's very different. As in the sense that the early Hanafis, how they did. Later Hanafis have adopted a lot of Muhaddithin approach. We have foxes, baby kanga is called a joey. That's it, a joey. In Britain, a joey is like a slang for someone who is like stupid, dumb. Yeah, joey. Yes, I don't know if you guys have ever heard that one. In Texas, they would use the animals as target practice. Allah. Whoa. Scary. Walaikum salam. Sorry, ahlan wa sahlan. I was wondering if there are any narrations that all Sahaba are forgiven and in Jannah. If so, how do we understand the special fadail of the Ashra Mubashara? So there isn't, to my knowledge, like a specific authentic hadith with regards to Sahaba being all forgiven. But there are, if you look at all the hadith put together, you can definitely see that Allah is pleased with them. And you can see a very strong virtue mentioned for them. So from that, we take from there that they are forgiven. Yeah. So clearly, the different grades of forgiveness would be different. So the virtue of the Ashra Mubashara is something which is like, let's say, for example, you have, I don't know, 100 good students, and they're all good, but then you have 10 that are really, really exceptional. It's like that. So those virtues are for exceptional. I came to Sufa for Jummah today. Oh, sorry, I wasn't there. I had to do Jummah in Sutton Coldfield today. We called stupid people gallas. Galla. Have I said it right? I'll be at guest house around Maghrib time. Oh, so next time, inshallah. Don't worry. Next time. Muhammad Prairie, ahla wa sahlan. Welcome, Muhammad Prairie. So tomorrow, inshallah, I will be hopefully going to Bolton to attend Sheikh Salah's. He's got a whole day course on Uqud Ras al-Mufti. So he's going to be going through Uqud Ras al-Mufti, inshallah. So hopefully, inshallah, I'll be in Bolton. If anyone wants to meet up, then come down, inshallah. Oh, it's a silly bird. Oh, it's a silly bird. Allah. Jazakallah khair, mashallah, mashallah. Look a bit like Mawlana Tariq Masood's style of turbans. Okay, let's check out some questions here. How to be a good wife? Any tips? How to be a good wife for newly married? Make nice round rotis. I think whether it's a husband or wife, being a good person is, let me tell you what the secret is, yeah? If you want to be a good person, you have to remember you have to compromise some of your own things that you want for another person. That's always that's basically the core of being good. Yeah, so it's about good character with other people. So whether you want to be good with the other person or not, it's not about that. It's about compromising your own things that you want for yourself, and you give ethar and you prefer for other people. This would be the kind of key, and it's hard. This would be very difficult to attain because it requires a lot of sort of like training. You train your nafs for that. So there's not one special template for becoming a good wife or a good husband. It's about trying to do the best for the other person and not expecting something in return. That's the hard thing. There is. Why do men reply late on message? Is this some kind of a mind game? Oh, men do that. Yeah. Men reply late, guys. Let me tell you, men are late repliers. This is the rule. And ulama men are like the worst in replying. Yeah, and always have husnul dhan in everyone. I would say, always have husnul dhan. Not all men, but obviously, some men are fuzul, waste of times, and some men have no real excuse. But generally, I mean, when I reply, when people text me, so my phone's on silent all the time. It's on silent, literally all the time. And what I do is I only reply if I am available. I don't go out of my way to try and the reason for that is because I used to do that before, but then I used to just get too bogged down with the phone. Someone texts message, and then you reply to them, and then they counter reply, and then you reply and counter reply, and this and that, and then another person messages, and then another person. Sometimes I end up just sitting there for half an hour, just answering people, just explaining things to people. So it can become a bit problematic. Yeah. Abdullah Ahmed wa alaikum assalam. I wanted to ask, what is ma nakira tamma versus ma waqi'ah? If you could refer me to a source. Yes. So what you should go do is read a book called Ma'ani al-Nahu. Ma'ani al-Nahu. Yeah, it's got a section regarding Ma'ani al-Nahu. Yeah, so you'll find it there, inshallah. And if you just do a Google search, just type down al-farq bayna ma tamma ma waqi'ah. Yeah, and because ma waqi'ah has different names, and then it'll bring up some good websites where you can find references. What time is the course in Bolton? It starts about 9 o'clock in the morning. So since the later Hanafis may have adopted the Muhaddithin approach a bit more, would that affect the earlier fiqh positions? No, it wouldn't affect the earlier fiqh positions. It just means that the way they're doing istidlal is going to be affected. So those things that the early Hanafis were silent about, that's where it's going to affect. That's what it's going to affect. What are the online courses for sisters at Sufa? I think they only have the Alim course, which starts in December, which is for both men and women. I don't know if there's a special. What you have to do is just because I don't know all the courses in a Sufa. I don't manage most of them. I only manage 2, which is the Alim course, this on-site Alim course. So email Asufa, info@asufa.org, and then they should be able to inform you. Walaikum assalam, Abdul Majid Saab. Kya haal hai mere bhai? What's happening, bro? How was the Urf class last night? MashaAllah, fantastic, excellent, really good. So I got to a Sufa about 6ish because I had to meet the Sheikh, and then sat with him, had some tea, and then he delivered the talk. Then after that we had Isha about 10ish, and then we went to eat. Went to eat at Nafis's, and we were there till late. And then what usually happens, we're there and then we're chatting, and then he's kind of explaining things, and then he left for the hotel. And then after that, what happens, Maji? Outside the restaurant, just ulama just chatting with each other. We're standing there for almost 40, 50 minutes. Yeah, just going over things, chatting. And then had to get back, in the morning to a Sofa because we had breakfast with him. So it was just, as you can tell from my eyes, yeah, dying of tiredness. And tomorrow I'm going to go to Bolton all day. So This is the life, guys. This is the life. Jazakallah khair. You're welcome. Abdul Majid Hussein. Wa alaikum assalam. Salam from Safura and Safiya. Safura and Safiya. My favorite two nieces who live near me. Well, I hope my other niece is not watching. So, Safura and Safiya, I hope you guys are well. Are you good? Safura, how was school today? What was your favorite thing that you did today? What's the special thing that you did today? And why are you happy? Why are you happy today? Are you happy because tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday and there's no school? Or are you happy because you want to go to school? Which masjid is the course taking place? I'm not too sure if it's a masjid or if it's just some building. There's a poster out there. What I'll do is I'll try to put the poster on my Telegram, inshallah. There's a poster. The Bolton course is it's going to be all in Arabic. Basically, the talk yesterday was all in Arabic. Yeah, there was no translation. So the talk tomorrow is all in Arabic. It's about Uqud Ras al-Mufti. So there's a text called Uqud Ras al-Mufti by Imam Ibn Abidin. He's going to go through that. Basically. Bolton 1st October, fun fair day. Hope you're coming. Oh yeah, that might be difficult for me. That might be difficult, but tomorrow, inshallah, I have to go tomorrow. Tomorrow is, see, look at that. I give up fun fairs for ilm. Ibrahim Abdullah Akori, wa alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan, mashallah, jazakallah khair, kramakallah. She did a speech in front of 2 classes about electing her as a year 2 counselor. What? These schools, I don't know. These schools are crazy. Yeah. And I mean, in our days, we never ever had this kind of stuff. The most that we had in secondary school is being a prefect, or monitor or something like that. That's it. And now you're getting all these graduation and election, and I don't know. I think they're trying to copy American style. Yeah, the kind of system that they have over there. Too much. School now is just too much now. It's too much politics. They're teaching the kids politics from day one. Okay, and also I made videos this week, alhamdulillah. So Monday I made Quran, learn how to read the Quran. Tuesday I made video on dua, a very nice dua with 3 parts in there, and also the Diwan of Ali radiallahu anhu, very nice poem this week. And also I actually did Quduri. I actually made the Quduri video yesterday, but because I had to rush off and go, I wasn't able to edit it. So then when I came home later, I was too tired. It was late. Got home about 1ish, and it was too tired. And then I just did it in the morning, quickly edited it in the morning before I went, put it up. Thought, you know what? There's people out there, my followers out there, who are waiting for the Quduri video, Kitab al-Hajar, right? I go, okay, I've got to do it for you guys. And also, for those of my patrons, I've actually put up the first video of Aqidah Tahawiyah. Remember, you guys always asking Aqidah. So if you're a patron, the first video is available to all patrons, all tiers, but the other videos are only going to be available to the higher tiers. So it's basically me going through, it's a bit detailed, me going through Aqidah Tahawiyah, and it's going to take many videos to go through it. And before you ask me how many years are you going to finish it in, only Allah knows how many years I'm going to finish it in. Yeah, so I've answered you there. MashaAllah, this week we had iftar class as well, introduction to iftar. And this year is the biggest class that I've ever had. And there were so many questions I had to go through. So I'm going to have to cap it. Unfortunately, I had to cap it, stop it, because there's too many people joining. The thing is about iftar courses, a lot of times what happens is people join the iftar class, but then they find that they can't cope with the work, right? Maybe it's too much, or maybe it's too difficult for them. So numbers do dwindle, which in a way, shukran, it happens, because generally, I mean, if you have an iftar course, it's a full-time one, but my one's just once a week. Full-time ones, you have to have, like, for each student, you have to have a separate mufti generally that can guide them. Yeah, you have a separate mufti in the Darul Ifta that can actually they can shadow. So that's the benefit of having like a big institute where you have all these luxuries. Well, like I lost your number. Don't worry, bro. Loads of people lost my number. She's a true Pakistani. She promised things beyond her abilities. Well, one thing she can't do, she can't run off to England. Remember that. Right, so she can't run off to England in exile. Do you know Sheikh Amin Kholwadia? Yes, I met him once in Gloucester. He came to UK. MashaAllah, very knowledgeable. He actually attended a dars of his small dars on Aqidah, Tahawi he was doing. So MashaAllah, very knowledgeable, very, very capable scholar, Alhamdulillah, and has got a university in college in America, isn't it? Qasim al-Ulum. After the Iftar course, does the student get a Mufti title? No, they don't get any Mufti title. So they get qualification that they've done the course. So it's basically 4-year course. So the course is 4 years they have to do. And there's a lot of assignments. There's a lot of, if you don't do the assignment, you don't get the qualification that you've qualified from this course. But we don't give Mufti title. I mean, technically, I haven't got the Mufti title. Sorry for bursting your bubble, guys. Sorry for shocking all of you. But I don't have the Mufti title. It's basically, I have Mutakhassis fil Fiqh title. My official title is someone who is specializing in fiqh. That's my title. So Mutakhassis fil Fiqh. Right, so MFF, which obviously sounds a bit rude. Yeah, sounds like a swear. So Mutakhassis fil Fiqh is my official title. But Mufti generally in Pakistan, definitely in Pakistan, Mufti is only given to the individual who has spent at least 20, 30, maybe even 40 years actively in answering questions, iftar, that kind of field. So you have to be active in that, very active, and for a long period of time. You can't just like qualify and then just answer questions now and again. No, it's a serious responsibility. Why are there 4 madhabs? Because you want the made up answer? Because every bed has 4 corners. And if a bed does not have 4 corners, it will collapse. So you have to have 4 madhabs. That's the made up answer. And the true answer, the correct answer, is watch my 3-part series on the history of madhabs, inshallah. So if you go to my YouTube channel, just type in history of madhabs, liaqat zaman, roots of knowledge, and you'll find it there. I'll be able to sleep tonight with you unmuftified yourself. That's it, guys. I have burst your bubbles and I have told you the haqq, the reality. And now all of a sudden you guys are going to go into a state of crisis. Crisis in identity. That was too hard to learn now. You're a Mufti Sahib, end of. Yeah, maybe that's the reality. Maybe it's, you know what, that word's too hard. So let's just keep it short. That's it. So anyway, I'll tell you more about Sheikh Salah Abul Hajj tomorrow, inshallah. So tomorrow I'm going to tell you more about his project and how he sort of has his madrasa or his university in Jordan, and what's the syllabus that they use. So inshallah, I'll tell you more about that. And I mean, if anyone is interested, definitely I'll try to get some links, because he has a program that is long distance learning. So long distance learning of a similar sort of like curriculum that a person can go through. It's in Arabic. That's the only thing. Learn your Arabic, guys. That's why you need to learn your Arabic so you can benefit from these individuals. Maji, look, this is why you learned Arabic. So now you can benefit. Abdullah Ahmed, if talab al-ilm leads to pain and trial, then why would someone want to self-impose pain? Isn't that wrong morally and shar'an? The same thing goes for fighting in a battle, my brother. So if fighting in a battle against the enemy is definitely going to lead to pain and battle, is it going to be wrong? So everything in life requires a struggle, every single thing. So imagine like a spectrum, right? So you have like 0, which is 0. You have 0, and then on one side you have the plus sign, and then one side you have negative sign. And negative means you're getting more pain, you're getting more, going through difficulty, and plus means you're you're enjoying things more. You're taking pleasure from the worldly things more, right? So generally in life, when people ever see someone who has succeeded in anything, they only see the last moments of that individual, literally like that tip of the iceberg. That's all they see. They don't see all the hard work they put into it. Like Einstein, you want to be like Einstein, but you don't know what Einstein went through in his life. You want to be like I don't know, Elon Musk, but you don't realize what Elon Musk had to go through, right? What kind of hours this guy used to work, crazy hours. So that's the thing. So the Quran says as well, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا. Yes, of course, pain that is prohibited in Islam is self-inflicting pain, where you're doing something that does not have a greater good. Yeah. So if it doesn't have a greater good, and if it's something which is clearly harming yourself, then it's not allowed. Yeah. But something which is pain that a person endures for because of something, a greater cause, of course, this can be, and that's learning knowledge is the same. Going out and earning for your family as well, it's the same as well. Yeah, Allah. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna finish it off there. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Today I got classes today in the evening. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to maybe get a bit of a nap before I go class, and maybe even just edit. Oh, by the way, my friend has actually made a video, a trial video in Urdu. He's from Karachi, from Pakistan, and explaining hadith. Yeah, he's explaining hadith. So he's gonna make I told him to make a hadith series. You guys let me know, is there anything which you guys would think would be really beneficial for him to make? So he's gonna start a series. I'm gonna the first series, I'm gonna slowly put it up onto my YouTube channel, and then later on what I'm gonna do is probably, if people do enjoy it, I'm gonna start to get him to make videos that I make but in Urdu. Yeah, so videos that I make. So for example, Quranic Arabic, translation of Quran, explanation, brief explanation of Quran, learning how to read the Quran, hadith lessons, fiqh lessons, going through Quduri, maybe going through Nur Idah, things like that. Make those, inshallah. So as we get through it in Urdu, what's going to happen, I think, is we're going to need a new channel. So I'm going to make a new channel and then put all that stuff on there. So those who want to learn it through Urdu, inshallah, Urdu. So hopefully, inshallah, we can have that, inshallah. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'll put the video up. You guys can give feedback, any feedback you want, right? I'll go through all the feedback. I'll see what is beneficial and what's not, and then I can consult him. You can discuss it. We have a meeting with him, and then we can see how far we can go with this. The thing is, I've told you guys this before. The channel that I've made is not really for my own personality. It's not for like a personal channel. It's something that I want people to benefit from. The content is the thing I want them to benefit from. So whether I make the content or someone else make the content, but I want it to be made in a certain way that I'm happy with. That's the thing I think is important, to have a certain way that is conducive to people's learning. Is there a hadith stating you can't do ta'lim after Maghrib? I have never come across that. No, I haven't come across that, so I wouldn't be able to say. Okay, guys, so I will see you guys, inshallah, tomorrow. Gonna tomorrow be going Bolton as well, so hopefully I should be back. Inshallah, I should be back by before 10, and then we'll have a nice live stream chat, inshallah, with you guys, just to see what the latest is, inshallah. And also I'm going to show you guys some books, yeah, hopefully. So you guys, I've got some things to look forward to. No, nap time. Nap time, that's it. All right, guys, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.